Hello, you all. I welcome you on my next episode, and this is Tulane Molife. I am your NLP practitioner and life coach. And today we will be talking more on a business or entrepreneurship for those who want to go into entrepreneurship, or probably you want to exit your workplace to start your own business. Well, this episode is right for you. You are at the right place. Before we get into it, guys, please do click on the button below, subscribe, like, notification button. You can even go in the comment section and talk to me there. I will gladly respond to you. Now, let's get to it, guys. What is entrepreneurship? Oftenly, this term entrepreneurship is loosely used. People are using it in between those that are self-employed, managers, and businessmen. But entrepreneurship are mostly aggressive. Can be the same thing, but entrepreneurship is aggressive. You seek opportunities as an entrepreneur. And in entrepreneurship, what makes you successful from the rest, or what makes you different from the rest, is you being able to identify a problem that you can solve. And what sets you apart from the rest, say you're going in an industry that is already populated with people who are offering the same services or products that you are maybe offering. Look into those things. Well, mostly entrepreneurship is anyway about knowing your skills, knowing yourself, because you then turn those skills and those abilities, capabilities, all your strengths into a solution that will work for someone else or that will work for the business. So it is mainly about offering a solution. So in you doing a research or seeking to go into business, understand this. You need to be able to solve a problem, or else you will be an entrepreneur by name. And of which I think most people that have not made it in business, probably lacked this. I don't know, maybe you've started and could not make it. But let's talk further. So first, as soon as you know which problem you can solve, as soon as you know which skills you have, which capabilities you have as an entrepreneur or as a person who wants to go into business, identify your niche. Who is your target audience? Who do you want to sell this product to? Or who do you want to offer these services to? I'm going to give you an example. Among the people that I coach in my practice is the youth, grade 11 and 12 youth. That is my biggest, that is my core. And among the grade 11 and 12, what kind of youth am I coaching here? Those that are looking to develop themselves beyond high school, those that are looking to discover what it is they truly want to do after school. Maybe you want to understand what really happens after you've completed your matric, the world dynamics that comes with being in that world, the complexities, because it's a different life altogether. So that is my niche. And 18, in most cases it's 18 or 17 up to age 20. That is my niche. I know how they think. I've been there before. I'm skilled in this. I've done it before. I've dealt with young people before. It is my skill. And what did I do? I turned it into a business by also doing what? Going into West Business School to attain my certificate in business management, going to attain my certificate as an NLP practitioner and as a life coach, so I can properly integrate my skill and formally work. You do know there are people who actually want paperwork to be able to hire you as a life coach. So that is how you niche down. Find out who are your people, what do they need, how do they think, where are they? You go to them. Then that would obviously come in your business plan as soon as you know that who your people are, where they are, what you need to do, how they talk, how you need to talk to them, how you can present yourself and the likes. You then go into your business plan. You develop a business plan, how you want to operate. A business plan for me, in my own business, for example, my annual business plan really focuses on the operations, systems, and the processes. How do I because the thing in entrepreneurship is you don't have a stable income. And income is not always guaranteed, so you constantly need to work on your business plan that you've developed for your business. And business plans are not the same, guys. Some business plans are going to be lengthy. It all goes with the kind of services that you offer. So now that you've niched down in your business plan, very specific, be straight to the point. Even if you're looking for sponsorship, be straight to the point. Don't put things you know you don't have, things you cannot do, guys, right? So the next step in entrepreneurship, because one may wonder, where do I start? Maybe I'm in the workplace, I'm already employed, I've got a 9 to 5. Where do I start? I've always said, in entrepreneurship, you just have to start, just get into it. What can you offer now? In coaching, for example, I was coaching, though it wasn't on a formal basis. I've been coaching, I've been talking to people, I've been approaching people and saying to them, I'm a life coach, because I've done it before, even before I had attained my accreditations. But I always knew this is me, this is what I'm good at. So just start. Before you know it, you'll find a way, because that's the thing with entrepreneurship. Sometimes you learn as you go. You find a way as soon as you tap into it, you get into a journey of entrepreneurship. You learn, what can I change? What can I do to improve my work? What can I do to improve my services or my products? How best can I communicate or talk to my clients that are looking for my services? So a lot of work does go into entrepreneurship. You need to do your homework. And one thing about entrepreneurship is, as I've said, just start. And in you starting out, I've always said it's important, guys, to get a mentor. And for me, a mentor, someone was asking me to learn what is a mentor. And I've always said a mentor is someone who is already living your vision. I've always said that. Mentor is someone who is already living your vision. If you want to go into an oil industry, you go to a person who has made it big in the oil industry, who is already doing what you want to do. You have a conversation with them. You find out, what did you do? What can I do? That is how you make it. In life, guys, sometimes it's really about copy and paste. What they did, you bring it into your own life. So wonder about a mentor, wonder about people who've done it. How do they behave? Those are the questions you should ask yourself. What did they do? Those are the questions you need to have with them and with yourself. Who did they speak to? What did it take them to be where they are? And that also, guys, is part of you having started in entrepreneurship. So just start. Talk to people. That also goes with networking. Be able to network, guys. I've always said networking is the strongest. In fact, word of mouth, in terms of being known, is one of the strongest. So you need to network. You need to talk. Wherever you go, be a person who goes to people and talk about your services, your business. One thing about life is you can never know how close you are to your breakthrough, right? You can never know how close you are to your client. You could be in one area, in one place, and all your clients are here. I mean, my first client, highest paying client was where I work, where I do my 9 to 5. So just talk, have that conversation. It could be in church, talk about that conversation. Even if you are in a nightclub, because you can never know who you are dancing with or you are drinking with. So it could be anywhere. Just start that conversation. It could be at a conference, a party. Just talk about the services that you offer. Even if people don't give you business at that moment, they might know someone who has interest in your services, or they might even have your contact to say, in future I may need your services, and they will remember you because you went to them and you spoke about what you offer and how it can impact and change their lives, and how it can more so solve their problem. As I've said, entrepreneurship is about solving a problem. My next point, it is really about solving a problem, but also on a bigger scale, guys. Entrepreneurship is also about solving a bigger problem. We do know in this country, the rate of entrepreneurship is very high, and not entrepreneurship, but unemployment rather. It's very high. People are losing jobs, especially after COVID-19. People are losing jobs, people are being retrenched. A lot is just happening. So entrepreneurship is a solution to some of these problems we have in the country. Probably you are not getting a job because you are not getting a job. It could be that God is saying to you, start a business. And my thing with the subconscious mind is, the moment you decide to keep quiet, reflect, find out, why am I not getting a job? You actually find all the answers. Probably there's this idea that has been lingering in your mind, but you've just been in doubt. This could be the message that the universe or God, your ancestors, are sending you to say you are not born to work for someone, but you are born that others work for you. You are not born to serve in a way of being led, but you are born to serve your customers and be served by those that will be working under you. So entrepreneurship, guys, is the way to go. It solves a bigger problem if you decide to go for that route. And above all, guys, be certain that your idea, whatever business idea it is, be sure that it is viable, so that you don't find yourself in a place where you regret exiting the workplace, starting out a business where you are losing more than you are gaining. Okay, because one thing about having your mentor is they're able to make you aware of some of these dynamics, blocks that come, challenges that come with the industry you are going into, with entrepreneurship itself. And then probably once you've done all that homework, as I'm just doing a rundown, as I've said, engage with me. I love short videos. You make sure that you get your paperwork, all your required paperwork, to be officialized as a business. Because at the end of the day, if you want to go big, you need to also go legally and officially. So if you're in South Africa, you do know there's your CIPC. If you must go to SARS, you need to go to SARS, get your papers in order. If it's an NPO, you go get those papers in order. Then you are officially a business, but already you've been doing the work. Some people are already buying from you. Some people are already coming to you for their problems to be solved. So those are some of the pointers you need to look at. But most importantly, entrepreneurship, guys, it requires resilience. You can't do it without a resilience. Entrepreneurship is not easy because, first of all, it's a win and lose situation. You won't always win and you won't always lose. There are those it took them years to actually make it through. There are those it takes them months to actually make it through in business. So do not compare yourself with others. Understand yourself better. Understand your own strengths better. Understand what you need to improve in your own skills, in your own way of working as an entrepreneur. So just give yourself time. Be patient with yourself. So if you go to one client, for example, you want to sell your product, you want to sell your service to them, and they reject you, it isn't the end of the world. It is just part of being an entrepreneur. And hence you find that most entrepreneurs have very strong hearts. It is because they've had to go through all these rejections. They've had to go through, all these pushbacks and resistance in the industry in trying to get customers. So it is important, most important, that you are patient. As much as you may not see the results now, but be patient. Keep on sowing. At the right time, you will reap what you sow. So, last but not least, guys, in business, you need, in entrepreneurship, to make it, you need to believe. You need to have faith. We do know that even biblical faith is what you call is the evidence of things not seen and the substance of things believed for or hoped for. So even if right now you're not seeing the money coming in, you're not seeing clients coming in, but believe that you are an entrepreneur and feel like one. Think about it. If I were to go into this business, venture into this business, launch my business idea, and be the successful person I envision or see myself as, because in entrepreneurship, you need to have a vision that is greater than you. It must scare you. So as soon as you know you have a vision, listen to yourself. How would it feel to be there? If you want to be a millionaire, how would it feel to be there? You are not there yet. You know, but now imagine, envision, how would it feel to be there, and how will it benefit you once you are there? How will it benefit you as an individual? I'm sure it's going to make you excited. It's going to give you a lot of peace. You will have the freedom that you want. It's very rewarding, as I've said, guys. So think about those things to drive you forward, to allow you to persist, to allow you to be consistent in your game, so that you keep on going even if things are not, unfolding as you expected them to. Because as I've said, it's not an easy journey. Once you know how that feels, that feeling that you'll be feeling at the time, once it is intense state or at its extreme state, eyes are closed, see yourself as the successful businesswoman, It could be any form or any kind of business, any shape of business. You see yourself there. You see yourself making those millions. You see yourself coming to you. How does it feel? Once you know that feeling, how it feels, you can describe it, how it can change your life, the freedom, the excitement, the happiness it will bring to you and to your loved ones. You take that feeling, you store it somewhere. You work from that feeling of positivity. You work from that feeling of excitement. You work from that feeling of, feeling I can do it. I can make it. Because anything that you start from a place of worry and doubt, guys, it never happens. You don't get there. So start from a place of positivity. That is where you can start if you want to venture into entrepreneurship. Otherwise, guys, that is all I had prepared for you. But most importantly, start. Thank you very much. This is Tulane Mulefe. I am your NLP practitioner and life coach. I love you all. Love you all. You guys, I must shave now. It's crazy. Thank you.